Hello, and thank you for listening to this blog audio written and read by the author Ashan R. Hampton. When to use the pronouns I, me, or myself. Many people get confused on how to use personal pronouns to refer to themselves as an individual or as part of a group. As a result, otherwise smart professionals trip over these words in written and verbal communication by using myself as a cover for their uncertainty. However, there are times when inserting the personal pronouns I or me in sentences is correct, even if it sounds odd to do so. Remember, correct grammar and usage are not determined by the way words sound in certain combinations. You cannot always write the way you speak because spoken language is wildly inaccurate. Likewise, the way you write a phrase might be grammatically correct, but too formal for casual conversation. Hopefully, the following writing tips will help you feel more confident about how to accurately express yourself in business or academic situations. When to use I. I is a nominative or naming pronoun that is used as the subject of a sentence. Example of the pronoun I. I suggest we cancel the presentation for next Tuesday. Use I when talking about yourself. When to use me. Use me as the object of a verb or the object of a preposition. Examples of the pronoun me. The report was distributed to Lauren and me. Here's the substitution test to see if me or I would be correct in this situation. Is it the report was distributed to Lauren and me, or the report was distributed to Lauren and I? Let's check. The report was distributed to me. In the previous example, you would not state the report was distributed to I. Therefore, me is correct in this sentence. The report was distributed to Lauren and me. Using between you and me. Between you and me is a type of idiomatic phrase that is stated the same way every time it is communicated without variations. However, the reason I is incorrect in this phrase, between you and I, is because objective case pronouns me are used as objects of prepositions, between, not subjects, I. When to use myself. As a general rule of thumb, avoid writing myself. Only use myself for emphasis or reflexively to show that you completed an action for yourself. Examples of the pronoun myself. I signed up for the conference myself. I myself used that wrinkle cream and it worked. Here are some common mistakes in using myself that you want to avoid. Example number 1. Deborah and myself worked on the budget. You would write Deborah and I worked on the budget. Here's a substitution phrase. Deborah worked on the budget. I worked on the budget. Not myself worked on the budget. So Deborah and I is correct. Example number 2. Mark is attending the meeting with Dawn and myself. Here's the correction. Mark is attending the meeting with Dawn and me. And here are the substitution phrases to use to check to see if you are correct. Mark is attending the meeting with Dawn. That's correct. Mark is attending the meeting with me. That is also correct. Therefore, the original sentence, Mark is attending the meeting with Dawn and me, is correct. Not, Mark is attending the meeting with myself. You would not say that or write that. Not, Mark is attending the meeting with I. So again, Dawn and me is correct in this situation. This is an excerpt from the book Grammar Essentials for Proofreading, Copy Editing, and Business Writing, Chapter 8, Common Usage Errors. Get your copies at www.arhampton.com. About the author and narrator. Ashan R. Hampton is a longtime English instructor turned entrepreneur. She is also a proud graduate of the Dunnigy Scholars Program at the University of Arkansas at Little Rock under the direction of Dr. C. Earl Ramsey Emeritus. Through her company, Onyx Online Education and Training, she offers online writing courses and print books for academic and professional development to individuals and corporations. She is also a prolific published author of several books on a variety of topics. To find out more about Ashan's work, visit www.arhampton.com. And for online courses to improve your writing skills for personal, academic, and professional development, visit the business page at onyxedonline.com. That's www.onyxedonline.com. Thank you for listening and for your support.